So today we're going to discuss how to play Forever Man by Eric Clapton, and we're going to work on the solo section for that. The first thing I would advise doing before even tackling this solo is learning the 5 pentatonic positions, because this solo is comprised solely of the notes of D minor pentatonic, which are D, F, G, A and C. So I'm going to attach a brief explanation of the positions that we need for this at the end of this video. So go back to the contents at the start of this video, check the timings for this section, and I would strongly advise learning that, because then you can take these ideas to different keys, and also you'll sort of understand the framework in which Eric Clapton's working when he's thinking about these ideas visually on the neck, which is useful. But without further ado, let's start learning this solo. So the first thing that we do, as I said, we're using the D minor pentatonic. We're at fret 15 on the top E string. I'm going to use my third finger to play this note, and I'm going to bend with my other 2 fingers behind it to ensure that I have enough strength to bend it up a full tone. And my thumb comes over the neck because I'm using my wrist to twist and bend that note. So we bend up a tone, and then again, and then whilst the note's up there, I pick it again with an upstroke, release the note down to the normal fret 15 without it being bent, and pull off to my first finger at fret 13. And then I bend up again as a separate note, fret 15 up a tone, and then I'm going to play fret 13 on the first string with my first finger, fret 15 on the second string with my third finger. Bit of vibrato on the first note, and then I pick it and slide out. Phrase number 2, you're going to be in the first and probably the most common D minor pentatonic shape. We're going to start at fret 13 on the B string and bend up a full tone, and then we're going to play fret 10 on the top string, bend up a full tone, this time from fret 13 on the top E string, then play it as a normal note at fret 13, and then very quick hammer on and pull off from my first finger at fret 10 to fret 13 on the top string, and then slide that note out. The next lick is comprised of a couple of bends, so we're going to bend fret 12 up a tone to what would be fret 14. First finger then comes in and plays note, fret 10 as a standard note on the B string. So we get... Now this happens 6 times. So... And then after the last one of those, we bend fret 13 on the B string up a tone and add some vibrato to it. This lick ends like this. Fret 10 on the first string with our first finger, down the minor pentatonic scale, fret 13 on the B string, fret 10 on the B string, quick bend up and down, quick bend up, slow bend down, on fret 12 of the G string, fret 10 on the G string, and then pull off from 12 to 10 on the G string, and then fret 12 on the D string, and again, and then fret 10 on the G string, with a slight slide up the neck. Next part of this solo moves into this position, which is quite a common position for Eric Clapton licks. Anybody that knows or has listened to a lot of his stuff, you'll hear those kinds of things, all based around this position here. So the next part of this lick, bend of a full tone from fret 17 on the G string with my second finger, fret 15 on the B string, and then back to fret 17 as a normal note, and that frees up my third finger to play fret 18 on the B string, and that goes bent up a tone, and then comes down, and then fret 15 with a bit of vibrato with my first finger on the B string, and then similar to the other lick, exactly the same note, but this time it's a much slower hammer-on and pull-off, basically using semi-quaver rhythms there, whereas the other one was so. We're then into the last phrase, which goes back to the position we started in, bending at the 15th fret at the top E, back down, pull off, and then bend up at the 15th fret, and then 13 with my first finger on the first string, and then we play fret 15 on the B string with vibrato, and then we play it again, vibrato, and then slide out, and that gives you the solo. So hopefully this has been useful for you all. I hope you can play along with the record with this one, and hopefully it's given you some ideas for playing licks of your own in a sort of bluesy rock style. Best of luck with it.